I was contacted about a week ago to try some kind of little chainsaw, 4-inch chainsaw. I guess it's more like a trimmer than a chainsaw, but it took exactly 1 day to get to my house. So I'm gonna give an honest review on it. I don't even know what it's about. So I'm just gonna open it up and see what we got. A little beat up box is, but that don't really mean nothing, I guess. I'll never keep the boxes anyway. Mini electric chainsaw, 4-inch portable cordless electric chainsaw. Boxes, flattened, but let's see what we got in here. Exactly what it is. Wow, it's a little guy. There's the battery. Don't look like anything was damaged. Well, I'll take that back. Power supply is damaged. I'll straighten it out and see if it'll actually hold a charge. See if it's got any juice in the battery. Oh yeah, 20 volts, 1.5 amp. All right, let's see what we can do with it. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a full charge. Straighten this up first, maybe. But yeah, that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. It's just shipping or storage or whatever. Let's see how this thing looks like it charges. Just stick it in there, plug it in, and see if it's gonna work. It's actually charging, so I'll just wait till it gets a full charge so we can give a good review on it and see how long the battery lasts. All right, let's see how it does. So this is my neighbor's yard. She doesn't really live there anymore, but she told me that I could cut like a burn trail so it doesn't overcrowd my fence. So I'm gonna get over there and see how well this little mini chainsaw works. All right, so got this fully charged in the backyard. There's about a 4-inch tree. Let's see, right there. I'm gonna make my way to it, trim it up, and then see how long this battery lasts. I'm gonna try to clean up this whole hedgerow, which it might take a couple of charges, but we're gonna see how it works. All right, here we go. Comes with this little vial of chain oil. Just dropped a little bit on there. So far it's doing so good, but the chain's really sharp. No problems going through it as of right now. So we've been going for maybe 10 minutes on this battery. we'll just keep plugging along, see how it goes. Here we go. So we're a little bit into it. I don't know, maybe 20 minutes or so. Cut down this. It's about a 4-inch tree. The chain is a little loose now. Never tightened it before, so I figure it's just like any other chainsaw you would use. Pull your blade, tighten this nut here. The instruction says it comes with an Allen key, but this is not an Allen key. It's actually a hex head nut. Got some tension back on it. It does have a little tension screw right here. Probably should have used that, but I didn't. But still running on the same battery. We're just gonna keep going till the battery runs dead. All right, here we go. So I've ran it for about 40 minutes. I'm just gonna keep these larger logs. The rest of the brush is packed up over there. Really no sense in keeping the small stuff. So it's still running 40 minutes later. I'm gonna run it till the battery runs dead. So I'll cut these up into sizable pieces that'll go into the stove whenever they dry, but cut them up and stack them. All right, here we go. That's it. Battery's completely dead. I'd say it went around an hour, and off and on cutting, that straight cutting. Got the motor just a little warm, but it's not too bad. It's working pretty good. I'm gonna stack this stuff that I got right here, recharge it, and continue cutting, see how well it does. All right, go. All right, let's get them stacked. Do a quick little review of the Sacker 4-inch mini chainsaw. This thing worked pretty well, I would have to say. Show you one thing that I would probably change would be the screwdriver that sets your tensioner is so small that you can't properly use the screwdriver. So that's one thing that I would change. Maybe get a larger screwdriver. Most people have a larger screwdriver on hand though. The chain stayed sharp throughout the whole cuts. The battery lasts about an hour, maybe an hour and a half if you were using it off and on. Ergonomically, it's pretty well balanced when you're using it. The guard is nice when you got a teenager or whatever and they want to help around the house and use it. You can trust that that's gonna deflect the debris and also keep their hands safe, even yours when you're pressing down on the chain. Take this off real quick. Maybe. There's a little warpage in this right here. I tightened the nut down too tight, I guess. It's really not a torque, but it did warp just a hair. I don't think it's gonna hurt anything. The plastic is pretty, the plastic that it's made of is pretty pliable. So for normal use on tree trimming, brush, and just minor limbs up to 2 inches, this thing works pretty good. I had a little bit of issues going through some white oak that was 4 inches thick. It heated up the motor pretty quick. I don't know whether it was the chain not being sharp, or it was just so thick that it just couldn't make it through it. It did take me a substantial amount of time to cut through 2 pieces of the boards. So it's not a huge chainsaw, so you're not going to be able to go through and rip large amounts of wood or thick amounts of wood. For tree trimming, shrubs, briars, anything like that, this thing is good. The only downfall to mine, I would have to say, would be the charger. It takes a substantial amount of time to recharge this battery. Upwards of 2.5 hours. So the battery recharge is something that I would have to give it a little bit of a fault for. Battery life, longevity is good, but if you're looking at the recharge, if you want like a 30-minute recharge, you're not going to get that with this charger option. Everything else worked pretty well on it. I would rate this at probably a 8.5 out of 10. Pretty good. Personal use, works pretty well. So 8.5 out of 10. Works pretty good. All right, thanks for watching.